Welcome back to Hot Takes, everybody. Look who is joining me today in this weird warehouse of wonder. It is Doogie, the chest hair Critchley. Don't know how that hasn't got sizzled off by all the fire that's in here.
True that. Yeah, no, I probably need a wax, but I'm too scared, mate.
Right.
Too much to go.
If you want to see Doogie Critchley get waxed live on camera for a We Need to Talk, how many likes do they need to get this video to?
12,000.
So that's so many. 12,000 likes. Doogie Critchley gets waxed live on Football Daily's Instagram.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely incredible scenes that will be. Let's kick it off though. The first hot take was sent in by Nilesh Das, who says De Ligt will be a flop at Juve.
Nilesh, I do not like your work. I do not like your work one bit. I think this is probably the most stupid opinion we've had in the, I was about to say the spaceship, not the spaceship, the factory to date. Unbelievable player, or seems like it, so young. How could this possibly go wrong? For a relatively low fee as well, I think there's very little risk attached to it. Even if they get 5 or 6 years, they could sell him on. He looks like the sort of player that will be a €100 million player in maybe 5-6 years.
He's a €100 million player now. They've underpaid.
Yeah, exactly. So they can always make a profit on it. Massive in the air, absolute beast in the air, fantastic with the ball at his feet. Already got numerous caps for the Netherlands, captained Ajax to a double. Seemingly can do it all, looks like a Adonis as well. I love this move. The only thing that I could see which could go wrong for him is Juve don't win the Champions League, and then they might be like, have they used their resources properly, buying in a young centre-back and an ageing Cristiano Ronaldo. But I think for De Ligt's move, this is good for him.
This is an unbelievable transfer. Nilesh, you've absolutely lost your
Sort yourself
head.
out, mate.
It's cheap. I don't think he could have gone to a better club unless he was to move to Man City or Liverpool.
Yeah, Liverpool.
I think if he'd have gone to PSG or Barcelona, it would have been a step down from the sort of learnings he can take from a Bonucci or Chiellini. The pressure on him at Barcelona would have been immense for him to be an immediate success. At Juventus, he gets a little bit more time domestically. He's going to breeze the league. He's going to come away with numerous domestic doubles. He's going to push hard for more success in Europe, and Juve are primed for that right now. He's taken his nation to a Nations League final. I think he's the youngest ever player to play in a European final as well. Of course, playing against Man United in the Europa League. People always say, oh, you know, he's had good partners, Virgil van Dijk. Well, let's not forget in the Europa League, he was partnered by Davinson Sanchez. He took Ajax to a Champions League semi-final, partnered by Daley Blind. So what the hell are you talking about? The guy is the best young centre-back in the world. He's cost absolute pennies on the dollar, given that Harold Maguire is going for 80 to 90 million pounds. The move is perfect for the player, perfect for the club. It's cheap as chips. Ajax are happy. I don't know what Nilesh is talking about. Nilesh, seek help. Ring, well, not 999, 101 right now.
Ring the loony bin.
Speak to your doctor and ask to be admitted, because you've lost your head.
Although I would have liked him at Liverpool too.
Oh, Van Dijk alongside him. Thank God that didn't happen.
Before we go into the next hot take, which Joe is about to release, remember to subscribe to Football Daily and hit that notification bell to never miss a video. There's plenty more videos like this coming out on a daily basis.
Oh my, the next one is spicy.
Okay.
Might be the spiciest hot take we've ever had in the factory.
Vindaloo
I actually can't even bring myself to read it. Lachlan Skeet has said, I spit on the floor, Lachlan first. Absolutely vile. Scott McTominay is, and always will be, nothing more than a mid-table midfielder.
I'm actually kind of with Lachlan right now, to be honest. I think Scott McTominay has been overhyped by Man United fans like this Muggins next to me. Think he's like the new Skulls reborn. He's pretty average at the moment, and people are getting very carried away. He had a few good games at the back end of last year. I seem to remember PSG away, he's played superbly. But his stats at the moment, I think he's got like a just over 80% pass completion, about 2.3 tackles and interceptions per game. There's nothing about him that stands out except for the fact he's reasonably tall and he's homegrown and he's playing for Man United. I don't think he's going to be a world beater. I'd actually say that right now, Man United will probably get more out of Mark Noble than Scott McTominay in the middle of the park.
Right, I've had it! What is happening here?
Serious?
Mark Noble, More output than Scott McTominay in the middle of the park. Scott McTominay looks like Andres Iniesta reborn. This guy could well lead Manchester United to European Champions League titles.
You guys
galore.
are ridiculous. It's not Man United
Scott's
anymore. It's
McSauce.
Mean United.
Of
You're all
course.
just complete drama queens,
Of course,
pumping them up.
we are joking. He's a funny player, Scott McTominay, Scott McSauce.
Yeah.
But he's got the vocals of an absolute genius. Roll this clip. And in central midfield, he does a job. He plugs a gap.
Yeah.
He's a Darren Fletcher. Absolutely fine. He's never going to rip up any trees. He's never going to be a Bastian Schweinsteiger, but he didn't cost us anything. He had an all right end to the season in what is a mishmash side. He was the best player on the pitch against PSG in a team of absolute nonsense against a team of superstars. So people that are hammering him and saying he's a mid-table footballer, take a step back and realise he's playing in a poorly run midfield, in a poorly run team, and he's doing an okay job and keeping us effectively rolling until we can get something better. But
in fairness to those people, he's not what you need right now in that midfield. You need sort of proven stars coming in. At the moment, you've got a pretty much gone Matic at this stage. Fred, who's never looked like a Man United player in all his games last year. Pereira, McTominay, and then I'm not going to judge the young'uns yet, but there's just not enough quality in there if you lose.
Of course, that's not Scott McTominay's fault.
Yeah,
Why are people using that as a skit stick to beat Scott McTominay? But in his limited minutes on the field, he's been good for United.
He has been fine. But then Mark Noble could be, a bit of an addition in there. Late in the game, comes in, controls things. No, I'm joking about Mark Noble, seriously, he wouldn't do any better. But Scott McTominay, everyone needs to calm down on Scott McTominay.
Nobody is serious.
Meme United going mental.
Nobody is serious. It's a joke.
No.
For goodness sake.
He will end up at Aston Villa in 4 years' time. Serious.
Before we move on to personal questions, no, what is it? Before we move on to non-football related hot takes, we're heading down to the Dungeon of Doom in the basement. I don't know who's lurking down there, Stranger Things style, but they look quite creepy.
Hi, I'm in the basement. My name's Kieran. I don't know if you've met me before. No one had any sort of stupid opinion, so now I'm here because I've just filmed Stat Wars questions. Go watch Stat Wars, that's good. Comment under it being like, oh, Kieran sent me here, and then they'll be like, give him more money and less time at work. That'll be great. Thanks. Yeah, it was our sports day, so we're all quite tired. James drank a little bit too much. He slept through his alarm. Give him less money. No. That's pretty much it. I've got a really dry mouth. Don't know what it's called. It's probably called dry mouth. But I've got that. You can return to the people above now.
Back up from the basement. This one was sent in by Chabi Alonso FC. Get a life. He says, mayonnaise is genuinely disgusting and should be all collected and thrown into a volcano.
No, mayo's great. I'm well in with the mayo crowd. They used to call me White Mayo back in Scotland. No, they didn't actually. But mayonnaise, ketchup, even a bit of sweet chilli is not too bad. I've got nothing against mayonnaise. I think it's a useful addition to any meal, really.
Where to go from there?
Ginger mayo?
Wow. White mayonnaise. So,
Should we just wrap it up there?
I mean, I think you probably should, mate, to be honest with you.
Well, thanks very much for watching this week from Ginger Mayo and White Mayo.
Right, I'm out.
And thanks very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next week. Get your hot takes in the comments below. Let us know what you thought of the show, and we'll see you soon. Bye. White Mayo out.